Hello.
What is
Hi.
up? Hey, Miss Bling Ding. Hey, Dina Morris. Hey, everybody in the chat. What is up?
How you guys doing?
Hello.
Hello. How's everybody doing? Ren Slots is in the chat. Ellen, Delana, Amethyst, Beatrice, Dawn. Welcome, guys. Slot Speak with Simon.
Slotsy.
Hey, and Allison Powell has a question. Hey, Simon, Scott, and Jackie. So nice to meet you
This weekend.
this weekend in Foxwoods.
Yeah, she was out there.
And do you ever played small denomination games because they look fun, but they don't pay out very much?
Let's see, Scott. Wondering if you ever play smaller denomination games because they look fun but don't pay out as much. So I do like to play a variety of games, and obviously not all the games are high limit machines, so I do like to play smaller limit games. Just to play them. Like one of them I wanted to play was the Wild thing of the Buffalo now, but they only had that at the like a $6, $8 max bet.
Yeah, I'm curious, like, why do you gravitate towards larger denominations rather than small denominations?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. So, no, one of the reasons. So, you have to look at it like this. If you have a level of income and what your budget is and what you're used to, there's not as much thrill. So, to be honest, and we've had this discussion many times, right? Tell people in the chat will say it is, they bet $1 and they win $12. That's the same as me betting $100 and winning $1,200. Mm-hmm. My $1,200 obviously is a jackpot. It's taxable, and everybody goes, but it's more exciting than the person who bet $1 and won $12. Most people would be like, if you bet $1 and win $12, you'd be like, that's incredible. That means nothing. But the $100 bet and you having a jackpot and the lights go off makes it more exciting. The thing is, for me, and based on my income level and what I want to play and risk, it wouldn't be that exciting for me to bet $1 and win $12. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of why I think most of the people who play higher denomination or more money at a time, they're probably in a different level of wealth and have larger amounts of disposable income that they're working with. Now, the flip side is, I can lose a lot more. I can lose a lot more than a person betting at $1 at a time. But the person betting lower amounts, and that's why I like the Locket Link games, Locket Link, the Dragon Links, and all the link games are so popular, and a lot of those, because you have the same odds as me. It's actually, those games for me are actually a disadvantage, because you can bet 50 cents on those games and win a $15,000 or $20,000 grand. And I could be betting $50 to win the same $15,000, $20,000 grand. Well, I can tell you, if you're betting 50 cents $1 a spin and you win $15,000, $20,000 grand, it's probably going to really change your week, your month, maybe your whole year.
Yes. For
me, I can play at $50 max bet a spin on those machines. I can lose more than the grand before I ever hit a grand, and even if I do hit the grand, it's great, but it's not going to be as life changing for me as it is for the people betting 50 cents $1 or lower denoms, and I think that's why those games are just so popular.
Yeah. Because
it gives you guys the opportunity to win the same amount that a high roller could win.
That's definitely very true. It's like, it goes without saying that it's crazy to think that you can be betting that same $200 bet. Win that same grand, but you can even be down to 50 cent bet, and you can still win that grand. And also, I thank you, Punky Powell, for the super chat. Mr. Classic TV, Punky Powell. Hey, Simon, Scott, and Jackie.
Hey.
Oh, Juicy's in the chat. So awesome to have the slot master in the building. Thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, Juicy.
You're very welcome.
Simon, you're not going to believe this. Juicy did not come to Fox.
What?
Everybody was asking for Juicy.
They're all looking.
They were like, "Where's Juicy?" Can you believe that?
Yeah, no. I knew. It's like Juicy was like poof, nowhere to be found. And we do have a question from
Lorenzo. What was your very first slot machine you ever played? Whew. So, I've been playing slots for 30 plus years, so there were no digital. I don't know. I didn't even know when video poker started, but there definitely were no. So it's definitely a real machine. It was probably. I remember way back in the day playing the red, white, and blue sevens, because here in Colorado, we got gambling started when I was 20.
Nice.
And it was $5 max bet. But I do remember the red, white, and blue sevens, and that was probably the game I migrated most towards.
What gravitated you towards the red, white, and blue sevens, and why?
There really wasn't a big selection of games to play. They're all single bar, double bar. There wasn't a whole lot of selection 30 years ago, so it's totally different. Gamblers Unknown says, who got more hand pays at Foxwoods, you or Mr. Handpay? I don't know. So I don't know how many hand pays in total he had. I had 117 hand pays. So, but I lost. I wound up losing a little bit. Last I knew, he was up. So he probably won more than. Well, if he was up, he definitely won more than I did because I lost a little money. But I actually didn't do too bad, and I actually had some really good hits. The biggest hit I had while I was there was the $15,000 one, when me and the Pickle from the Slot Bandits teamed up.
Nice. Yeah, whenever you get like a really big jackpot, do you actually feel this really huge rush of excitement since you've been doing it for so long?
Well, definitely when I get a really, really big jackpot, I do. If it's big, it also depends on the bet. Like, I've been on a roll with the sweet tweets lately. And so, like, to me, on a $50 bet, winning, $5,000 to $10,000, to me, that's a really good hit because we're winning 100 to almost 200x the bet. Which, back to my example, if you were betting $1, that's like winning 50 or 100. That's much more exciting. And the other thing is, it gives you a lot more spins. Like I said, if you're betting 100 and you win $1,200, it's a jackpot, but it's only 12, like 10 or 12 spins goes fast. And that's why, like, especially if people are watching, like me and NG Slot and Mr. Mike, when we're betting $100 a spin, even when we win, even like with the Pickle, we were down to eight. We had almost $10,000 into that Wheel of Fortune.
Yes.
We hit the 15 grand. So we wound up for $5 grand ahead, which is terrific, but it goes fast. What people don't realize is even when you win 5 or 10 grand, if you're betting $50 or $100, it can go back quick.
It does.
Because machines can go, and unfortunately in my group pool, out of 200 spins, we only had one bonus. We lost, money on it, but it, like I said, it goes fast,
Yes. I remember, like, when I was at my house playing my when I was like setting the nomination to $100 on my Robin Egypt machine, I was like surprised just how fast it would go. Like you won like 1,000, boom, it was gone in 10 spins.
Yeah, it goes fast. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Ellen says Jackie is absolutely the sweetest gal. We just love you, Jackie.
Oh, thank you, Ellen. Thank you.
And also TC does have a question. Yeah,
TC.
I did pin the question.
Okay.
So TC is asking, 1 second, hang tight. I'm having a little.
Do you feel there's a sliding scale at high limit trying to get over the 1,200 threshold on jackpots? In my honest opinion, more hand pays should come at $10 per spin, but does it? So the machines are all set pretty much the same. And usually higher denom machines have a lower hold. So for those of you who don't know, the hold percentage is how much profit the casino is looking to make. So, for example, and this is another thing people also don't understand, at the end of the day, you're always going to lose on slot machines. We obviously have our nights where we win, and we could have our weeks or months. Up until last night, I was actually like 7 weeks of not losing. But then I can go 7 weeks of losing. So the machine, so many times you go to the casino, and all of us have done this, and I walk right in, I hit a jackpot for $5,000. If I would walk right out, I would be ahead. But what I call, you play into infinity. So if a machine, and just to make it very simple, most machines are set anywhere usually around 89 to 92%. So that's 8 to 11% hold. To make this simple math, if you have a 10% hold on a machine, so let's say it's 10%, you put $100 in and you do $1 a spin. After you've done 100 spins at $1, you should have $90 left. Now you do your next 90 spins at $1, you're going to have $81 left. Now you do your next 81 spins at $1, you're going to have $73 left. You do your next 73 spins at $1, you're going to have $65 left, or 64. And this is called playing into infinity. Now you may think you had a hopefully you think you had a great time, and you feel like you got your money's worth because you did 500 spins. You did 500 spins. Or I don't know, with $100, you did 1,000 spins, and that took 3 hours of your time. you still lost all your money, but you felt like you had ups and downs, and you had $1, you got a $25 one, then you lost, but at the end of the day, you felt value. It's the same thing like if you go to the movie theaters. If you went to the movie theater and you paid $20 now to see a film, if the film was horrible, you'd be like, I wasted $20. If the film was decent, at least you say, you know what, it took 2 hours, it was $20. I feel like I got some value of it. So that's why a lot of these more volatile machines where you have bigger jackpots or bigger things, it makes it a big difference because, and that's why millennials haven't been as big into gambling and younger people, and they're trying to figure out how to get those people in the casinos because they don't want to take $100, go to the casino, do 100 spins at $1, lose it in 15 minutes, and they go, I'm broke. Now what? I didn't get any value. And that's why younger people are more frugal now with their money and how they dispose of it than people back in the day. So that was one of the reasons why, and that's also one of the reasons why the slot channels now are becoming a much more bigger interest to casinos and the slot manufacturers, because outside of just showcasing the casinos and the new slots, they want people to see, how these machines play and do stuff, because it's a big problem. Because if you, like I said, if you look at the casino crowd, it's a much older crowd, and that's why a lot of the casinos went to the pool parties and different stuff to try and get those younger people. But like I said, younger people don't want to give their money away like older people did. So wow, 5K grenade, $50 super chat.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Christmas came early for Simon.
Thank you so much. That means a ton. And also that's some really great insight. Let me go through the chat. We do have some more questions.
Sure.
All right, so we got a question from Adam. Whenever the big Jack comes back to Toronto, I'll be a tour guide, but Jackie has to come this time.
Yeah,
I'd love to go.
Toronto was fun. Miss Bling says, at Raja, have you had a life-changing jackpot? And if so, what has been your biggest win, when, and where? So my biggest win ever was when we did the 100 spins at $1,000 at the Cosmo in 2018. I think it was 2018 or 19. I don't know. 2000. Everything's so messed up. It's just hard to remember.
It is.
But that was my biggest jackpot was 100,000. That was one of my best winning trips ever. 206,000. But in all honesty, it's like I said, I can go to the casino as well and lose $50, $100, $200,000 in a trip. So it's not. I mean, even I don't want to take this because some people be like, you sound stuck up or conceited. But honestly, if I hit a jackpot for $1 million, it's not going to change my life. Trust me, I would be ecstatic and happy. And my goal for 2022 is to, the rest of this year even, is to hit a jackpot bigger than the 100,000 previous record I hit, and that was on
He's trying to say his life-changing jackpot was me.
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding. Say that, but yeah, no, on the top dollar. But yeah, no, it's not. I mean, like I said, and that's why I said, with the amounts that you bet and how you choose, it just, you have just different amounts of betting, based on your level of play and stuff. And like I said, I'm very excited when I go to Vegas, and I just love when I win. If I can have a great time, we go to the spa, we go to the shows. For New Year's, we seeing Maroon 5, get to hang out with friends and family, and meet so many of the amazing people who follow us and stuff. And it's a great time. Obviously, if I didn't have the big jackpot show going, I would not be in the casino this much. I would probably go to the casino maybe once a month. Obviously, to keep the show going and to have content and stay fresh, you have to go to the casino a lot.
You do.
So.
Chaos.
Okay.
Do you want to read it?
Sure. Hi, Simon, Scott, and Jackie. Do you think there's a difference in how the spins will come out when you fast tap versus no fast tap? Like how the reels will land? Any research behind that? So according to the slot manufacturers, there's zero difference if you fast tap or not. And I've noticed. I mean, we all fast tap, and all of a sudden you get a bonus. You're like, oh my god, I was so. If you guys were watching my stream last night, the Dunes machine I picked, I knew which one to pick because the previous night when we weren't playing live, I put about $5,000 into it, so $5 or $6,000. So I was very excited last night to hit that 2,000, 4,000 back to back. I knew it had a hit because I had preloaded it not on purpose. It just happened that way. And I was fast tapping. I was like, this machine won't give me a bonus. But then last night, if you guys remember, I fast tapped and I got the bonus. So it's pure luck. You know, and I also like you can stop reels on the machines like Black Widow and stuff. And I've tried. You know, like I said, there's the only thing that makes a difference and that there is actual research on is maxing the volume out for that 8.2% better chance to hit a jackpot.
Right on. And I do feel that when it comes to fast tapping, it can, to me, it just going off what you said, it really does feel that it's all about timing and getting lucky. We do have a $5 super chat from George Almond. Hey Simon, when are you gonna have good guests on?
I said, when are you gonna have a good guess on? Wow.
He's a good guest.
That wasn't very nice.
Hey Trisha says hi.
Mr. Hampe, $20 super chat. Hey Dad, black really brings out the color of your eyes. That was the nicest thing Mr. Hampe said to me all weekend.
Yes. So Mr. Hampe, so I'm curious, how did you meet Mr. Hampe?
How did I meet him?
Yes.
He popped up out of nowhere on my Slack channel and then hit me up and said, can I come to Foxwoods? And I said, of course you can. And he showed up in Foxwoods. Then he crashed my live stream. And no, we had a great time.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
And then the love of my life gave him all my money, gave him a big jackpot. Yeah. One thing with the slot community, while there's a lot of bickering that goes on in the slot community and stuff, there is a lot of us that get along fine. And I enjoy bantering and people who have watched my show, because I get the comments, they'll be like, and, you know, I mean, you know, we're doing a show, we want reactions, we want, you know, people to be excited and do stuff. So obviously, well, maybe I'll break up with Jackie if she doesn't give me a jackpot, or if she keeps getting minis all day long. But no, obviously we say stuff because it's funny. It's funny that we get remarks all the time. People will be like, "You're so rude. How could he say he was going to break up with you if you don't, you know, if you get another mini or something like that?" Well, that's not really how it works. Like I said, we're doing a show. It's banter. We want reactions. And I'll tell you, this was, you know, can I read something, Simon?
Yes, you can.
All right. So this is from, this was so heartwarming. This is from one of the people who came, who's actually been a follower of ours for almost 5 years, since for at least over 4 years, since the first time we actually went to Foxwoods. And the name Don and Joe. And I said, this is so nice when I got this message today. And this is one of the reasons. There's many times where I think about I'm tired of this. Like I said, the money that we make off of YouTube and Facebook and stuff, it's nice, and like, that's why we have the Patreon and, you know, YouTube sponsors and Facebook sponsorship to help support. I look like this. I don't need anyone to pay for my gambling, but it's not my job to have to pay for Brian in Denver, T-Win, Aaron, you know, and the rest of the staff, because it does take a lot of people nowadays to put on these events and do all this stuff. So that's why, you know, like with the support that, you know, goes to them. If people wanted to pay for my gambling, I would have to get 25 million views a month. I'd have to have 10,000. I'd have to have 10,000 Patreon members at $5. I mean, people, because I'm risking, you know, 100, 200,000 a night a lot of times when I mean, the one night I risked $300,000, lost 200,000 for my birthday. I can tell you, there's no slot. Well, there may be one or two out there, but to make $200,000 off of YouTube, Facebook, and Patreon in a month and pay for just one night, 30 minutes of gambling would be very, very rare. But yeah, I just want to read this message. It was so nice. Don and I just arrived home. I want to thank you personally for a great time. It takes a very special person to take time away from a special religious holiday to make other people happy. And Scott, you are that person. We watch you try your best to make sure everyone that wanted to greet you and or take a picture with you happen. With everything happening so fast, you never saw some of those people's excitement when they returned to their seat after having a picture taken with you. You made many people very happy, and as old folks, it was nice to see someone actually care about other people today. The group poll was what it was, meant to be short window quality and time. I wish we would have done better, because I feel absolutely horrible when we don't win on the group polls. I know you and Jackie were disappointed that the results were not greater, but I don't think those that joined cared. Everyone had a great time. You probably already know Dot ended up 4th overall in the slap tournament, and that meant a lot to her. I could go on and on. Dot and I want to wish you a happy Hanukkah. Thanks for making two old people happy. LOL. Dot, Joe, aka the old and Irish couple. And like I said, that's, you know, one of the big reasons when, you know, people, you know, and stuff that just helps, you know, to keep it going because it is. And I mean, honestly, we've had a lot of events and, you know, I've been part of other events and stuff, but it was very, very overwhelming to walk in a room when we got there. And then there's like a line out the door and, you know, 150, 200 people in there. And Fox was, you know, just an amazing time. You know, had a full catered, you know, meal, big
Really
cocktail
well.
shrimps and appetizers and, you know, desserts and, you know, unlimited bar and, you know, we had other stuff, but it's hard to get, you know, and you know, I try to go to all the tables, you know, like I said, you know, it's
like the bride at the wedding.
Yes.
But,
Here
no,
comes the
but,
bride.
you know, like I said, I you know, I mean, I value people's time, and you know, I want to make sure everybody has a great time at these events, and I want everybody to have a great time, you know, and stuff, and you know, on the casino floors, I run into people. My only pet peeve is when people come up to me and they say, Raja, because usually it's about 3 or 4 in the morning, because you know, one thing is, you know, there's some other slot channels out there that really aren't gamblers. They just, you know, turn lemons into lemonade, and it worked. But I'm a true gambler, and my best time is like 3, 4, 5 in the morning, where I can just gamble and just play whatever machines I want and have some fun. But I love when people come up to me and they go, "Oh my God, Raja, what are you doing here? I watch you every day." And I'm like, "We've been talking about coming here for 3 months. Where have you been?" But no, it was, like I said, such an amazing time, so much fun, and it just, like I said, it's just great to be able to connect and, you know, also, you know, make people so happy and stuff. So.
Your events really do bring people together. I remember when I first attended your first Slot Fest, I noticed the absolute magic of the community. Yeah. And also TBT Slots. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Woo! When are you gonna be gambling over New Year's Eve? Can I join you for the fun?
Me or you?
Yeah.
So we're gonna be at the Cosmo for New Year's Eve. So it's my first time ever in Las Vegas for New Year's Eve. I hate crowds. I hate big things. But Jackie has convinced me to go. So I will be in Vegas for the first time ever for New Year's Eve.
Nice. Definitely let me know how that goes. And also, Don does have a question. Do you find that you win more on different days of the week or times than others? So,
same thing. Slot machines. I love when people say it's time of the year, time of the night. I know there's 100% no difference when you play a slot machine. Slot machines don't pay better when you don't have your slot card in than if you have a slot card in. And I also always tell people, always use your slot card, because if you don't use your slot card, you're not getting points, you're not getting comps, you're wasting your time. And if you do hit a jackpot, you're also not calculating your losses for a win-loss statement at the end of the year, which could cost you even more money in taxes. So one of the reasons, but yeah, as far as when you play, because I like I said, it is weird. Like all of a sudden, like at 1 or 2 in the morning, so many times the Black Widow, and all of a sudden it's 5 in the morning, and I had a great night, and I'm like, the Black Widow just blew up. It did amazing, but a lot of people, like I said, it doesn't matter when you play slots. I've hit my biggest jackpot. I thought about that too. I hit my biggest jackpot ever in June, the 100,000, and this last year in June I couldn't win anything. So I thought having my birthday bash, I was going to be a huge winner, because summer times have been good for me. And you know what's even sadder is before my birthday bash, I had great live streams. I won. After my birthday bash, I had great live streams. I won. But the big one for $300,000, I lost $200,000.
That is so rough.
Is this a new? This might be a new record for Slot Speak. Over 200 people live.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
And also, we're getting down to super chats, but Casino Lady Slots, I really want to thank you for your kind words. There's so many supportive YouTubers in the slot community, always doing shoutouts and promoting smaller channels.
Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah, no, I like to see everybody make it. You know, it's not. This isn't competition for me. It may be competition for Mr. Handpay, but that's okay. Me and him will do some battle on like some $500,000 spins one day. No, it's fun. No, like I said, I want everybody to do well, and just like Simon's, you know, is one of the first people, and actually a local person we met 4 years ago, maybe 17. Yes. You're 17, so 4 years.
Oh yeah, I was 17 years old.
Yeah, and Simon came, and Brian was like, "We have a fan. I'm gonna go meet her," and I was like, "Oh, she's there." He's like, "What's she 17 or 8?" I was like, "Wow, she's playing slots at that young." And she hadn't even played a real slot machine yet. But you know, and like I said, I like people to have a good time, and you know that's why we had got you out to Slot Fest West and events, and I think I did. I took over your channel and gave you 1,000 subscribers.
That was such an
I've
awesome
done
night.
that for a few people too. You and Slots and Steak. I got him to 1,000
Yes.
subscribers, and his phone crashed, and it had the steak juice all over the screen. Remember that? That was so
I know.
But no, like I said, I love seeing other people be successful. I always tell my friends that at one point I thought you could save the world and try and save the world. But that's not my job. I want to help people who want to make their lives better and be better. And like I said, if you surround yourself with successful people, you're going to be successful. If you surround yourself with losers, you're going to be a loser. This isn't rocket scientist to figure it out, and that's why I always like to, hopefully, have the best of the best around us.
Yeah, and also thank you, ChrisAndLu Slots, for the $10 super chat. You're awesome, Simon. We love you. Oh, thank you so much. And also, real quick, another super chat from ChrisAndLu.
Thank you for inspiring us, Raja. You're very welcome. Thank you.
And also,
hi, Lady Dice Slots is in the house.
Hey,
Lady
Di.
She's one of our early followers versus subscriber from.
I look into the chat for any other questions. Hey, New England Scratcher.
Yeah, New England Scratcher was out there. You had a great time. It was good to see you. Let's see. New England Scratcher, $5 super tap. Hey, Raja. Hey, we appreciate you and Simon. Great person, amazing artist, and great friend. Oh, that was very nice.
How did you and NES meet?
Who? Us and NES?
Yes.
I think at our events, or I know he's been to or just he's at the casino at the same time, because I think it was in Tampa when we had the slot tournament, and he was in Vegas and stuff. And just from watching the show, and then came out in person. Real Twinning says, hello, we hope you had a wonderful weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.
We all did.
Yeah, so we got another super chat from George. My previous super chat was a joke. We love Roger. Do you believe 100% in a random number generator? Can casinos control the hold as they see fit?
So yeah, I believe 100% in RNG. Can casinos control the hold as they see fit? So yes, I mean, casinos can't control the hold for an individual person. And they can't do it on the fly. Now, maybe outside the country, maybe in some shady casinos, but definitely in the U.S. and in regulated markets, there's nothing a casino can do on the fly. So people always, me and NG always joke. We're like, it's like the Cosmo knows we're coming, and we always are like, honestly, like sometimes the Cosmo, if I'm on the floor playing, we do better. And we always joke around that, it's they know it's us, or like they change something, but yeah, there's nothing they can do. They can't all of a sudden be like, the Raja's here, NG's here, let's make the machine hold 30% instead of 10. That's all predetermined and takes a while. They have to. It's all regulated very heavily. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, it is pure luck. One thing that the slot manufacturers have said is, or if you do clear out the machine, sometimes the player's card doesn't affect it at all. But if you do reset the machine, sometimes when you keep adding, and there's like $5 left, and you keep adding money, if you let the machine go to 0 and then reset itself, the RNG, sometimes that does. I think there is some help there, but that's just what I've been told for all. We got Filthy Slots in the he's coming to Vegas for New Year's.
That is a really interesting point. Is the idea of it clearing out the machine, and then helping with the payout. I do gotta do some deeper investigation in that. And Cali Gal is asking what's the thoughts about slot attendant tips?
So all right, so yeah, so I'll give you guys a good example. So one thing is with fast pay, obviously there's no tips unless you decide to give a slot attendant tips. I usually will give and we've had this discussion many times, and people have many opinions. I hit 117 jackpots at Foxwoods. If I gave $20 for and some of my jackpots I hit at Foxwoods were $1,207, and some of my jackpots, the biggest one was $15,000. So like when I hit the $15,000, I give the lady $100. When I hit like the 9,800, I gave like $20, $40. But I don't know. I probably gave them $300-$400 in tips. And but I don't do it every time, and it's not the people, and like I said, depending on the user, the viewer, and whatever they want to think in their life. But at the end of the day, if you hit, just to make it, I hit 117, but let's just say 100 jackpots, and you threw $20 every time you hit a jackpot, you just gave away $2,000. Well, I walked out of the casino a loser, and I didn't win any money. And if I had that $2,000, that could have made, maybe I would be ahead 10,000 now. Maybe I would just lost it also. So I believe you should take care of the slot attendants and stuff, but it's different. If you've never hit a jackpot, or you only hit 1 or 2 jackpots a year, or you hit a very, very good jackpot for like, $10,000 on a, you hit the grand for $15,000 on a dollar bet, you should, probably give the slot attendant a very nice jackpot, and it's a very special moment. But, on average, I'm hitting 20, 30 plus jackpots a night. It's not a magical moment. And like I said, and these slot attendants know it. They're not mad. I can tell you right now, when I walk in casinos, they are very happy to see me. There's a lot of casinos that, if I wasn't in there playing at, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, they wouldn't have anything to do. So also, the casinos are paying them to be there and do their job, and win or lose, I'm helping pay their bills. So, but like I said, if you hit something, you don't hit a jackpot a lot of the times, you should definitely tip. But yeah, it doesn't make economical sense every single jackpot to tip, because like I said, if you're betting $1 and you win $12, would you give the slot attendant 25 cents? So if I'm betting $100 and I hit $1,200, should I have to give the slot attendant $25?
Yeah, that's a really good point. Mm-hmm. And thank you for your perspective.
Yeah.
Also, Sydney is asking, what casinos in Colorado do you prefer to play at? And I do want to add, and why?
So here in Colorado, I like the Monarch a lot, the Lodge, Ameristar, sometimes the Grand Z. Those are my favorite ones. And thank you to John and Joni Blissful Slots. We like watching the big jackpot because there's no agenda. We realize how fake some are, but Raja is great because he just has fun. Thank you for the entertainment. And thank you for such a nice comment.
And also, we got a super chat from Helen Hadel. I'm interviewing tomorrow for my job. What is the best advice to be a winner at the interview? We are doing restructuring.
Oh, well, best of luck tomorrow. I hope you get a promotion or what you're interviewing for. But the best advice is always when you're in an interview is just be honest and truthful, and companies, and even like in my employees, and just give it your best. Especially with COVID and the shortage of labor, and a lot of employees want to quit and leave all the time. Just give it your all. Be real. It's so nice that I have so many employees that have been with me such a long time, and it's so nice because I don't have to wake up every day and worry about, do I have to, when I was doing Great Scots in the very beginning, 30 years ago, wow, so long ago, I used to get called, I was putting in 18, 20 hours a day, killing myself and, building it up and, just bootstrapping it. And, but, I'd go home, we were open 24 hours a day. I'd leave at, 2, 3 in the morning, get home, get to bed at 3:30, 6 in the morning, your cook's not here, somebody didn't show up, you have to go back, I have to wait tables, I have to do dishes, whatever it took to make money. And, and I've tried to instill that value in, the twins and stuff. And, they obviously grew up in a little bit more luxury lifestyle than I had. But, you just have to give it your best. And, if you give it your all and your best, nobody will ever say anything different.
Nice.
If I get nervous in an interview, I just pinch my hand.
Yeah, for me, if I get nervous, I sometimes do clench my hands, and I do sometimes accidentally rock back and forth.
Yeah. Straight up slots, $5 super chat. Hi Simon, sorry I couldn't fix your slot machine. Raja, how did you meet Jackie? We were glad to meet you guys at Monarch. God bless, cha-ching.
Thank you so much.
I'll let Jackie tell you.
So we met at Ugly Dog, where I was working, for about a month. He was trying to get me to go out with him, and then we ended up going out and went to Great Scots and had the blueberry cheesecake milkshake, and that was it.
This was sold her. Doing the scratcher, $2 super chat. They need to raise the taxable hand pay from $1,200. So they do. They need to do a couple of things. They need to raise it, or they should look at the denomination of the machine that's being played. If the denomination of the machine being played, if you're betting at, I was betting $5,000 to spin, anything is a hand pay. Even if I would have got, the two next to each other, it wouldn't have paid $5,000, but it would have paid $2,700 or something. Like, they need to either do something based on the denomination that you're playing, or based on, it needs a big change. And supposedly, I don't know this for sure, but there was talk about it when we were at the Cosmo. Simon's just grabbing a battery.
I'm grabbing. I got ready.
So, but there was talk about it when we were there right before the elections and right before the January 6th stuff happened. Hold on, so much to hold down. Or here.
Oops, 1 second.
Hold on, guys.
We are on the magic carpet, right?
Technical difficulties.
Yep, we are.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah.
Right, much better.
Stuff on the bottom there. All right.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. Gotta hold this thing down in stock and hold this not coming with that stay put. All right, and coming through.
Yep.
We are back.
Back.
Whoop.
So, one of the things. There you go. Let's sign in there. Yeah. So before. Oops. Where did you go, Simon? There you go. All right. Let's Simon just. So before the January 6th, there was actually a bill or something that Trump was supposed to sign, raising it to $5,000, and then all that stuff happened, and it just never happened. So.
Yeah, it was like a really crazy turbulent time. And hello, Mitchell Pilot.
We got real twinning slots, $5 super chat. Happy for Jackie and Raja. Good luck on your final assignment. I'm having law school finals now. So I know it's a stressful time. And good luck on your law school finals. That's very, very stressful. Mitchell Pilot in the house. Yeah.
Yeah, the finals are definitely a lot of stressors. If you don't mind sharing. Oh shoot, I lost my train of thought, but
Well, take your time.
Right. So I do find that finals are such a stressful time, especially being in a digital design major, which is really hands-on. I do have two projects. One is to develop an app, and the other is to make a motion video for one of the world's top renowned pianists.
Oh wow!
Wow.
It is a lot of pressure.
You're gonna be very busy.
Yes.
Yeah.
A big project.
Yeah. So let's look to see. All right. So Mamma Mia is asking how many tax preparers had it quit on you in the last 5 years.
How many what?
Tax preparers.
How many tax preparers have quit on you in the last 5 years? Oh no, I saw my same accounting people. Like I said, most of my management staff doesn't go anywhere. I try to overpay and if you overpay and you take care of not overpay, but if you take care of your employees and pay more than anyone else can pay, they have no desire to ever have to leave you. And you guys have met a lot of people who work for me, and that's another thing. It's funny, like Dustin, they're like, somebody said, why do you stay there? And he's like, well, besides the pay, where else have you been to countries, traveled the world, Big Hank's been all over Asia with us, and Classic Man, and different, Tasha's mom's always with us, and Tosh, like I said, if you surround yourself with winners, you show people how to be winners and be successful, that's going to make you a success.
Yes, that is so true. And it feels like I did hear a statistic that says that you're one that for 45 that you're a mix of that you equate to the 5 people you've been around the most.
Yeah. Also, I want to give Simon, you're not going to believe this.
What is it?
A big shout out. So many people brought pickles to the pickle.
Yes.
And you know what he just said? He just announced it. He's coming to Vegas for New Year's. And he said he thought giving everyone $20 a pickle wasn't enough. And he said for New Year's, when he's in Vegas, anyone who brings him a pickle, he's going to give $50 a pickle.
Oh my God.
That's great. He had so many pickles. Did you see the pictures of all the pickles he
Or
had?
not yet. He was signing pickles.
Let me see if I can find it.
That
Find
is
it.
so awesome. Anybody who receives a pickle, anybody who goes there, definitely bring a pickle.
This is all the pickles he
Yes,
had.
let's show them all.
Yeah.
Here's all pickles, pickles.
Well, hold on.
Okay, ready?
Let's see. Yeah, he had so many pickles. Everyone got $20 a pickle. I couldn't believe how many. And he just texted me right now for New Year's $50 for anyone
Wow,
who
pickle.
brings them a pickle.
So
Wow.
nice of you. That should be good.
I saw some
Bring the
pickle,
biggest pickle.
and also, straight up process. Miss Bling thing says hello to you, and get that bling, and get the bling.
Oh, get that bling. Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Bling, bling.
Bling, bling, bling.
And Dream Big Productions plush back fan. $1 lucky diamond. That was really nice.
Thank you, and one more.
Robert, $2 lucky super chat for Simon.
Thank you, Robert. Does anybody have any other questions? And also, I'm going through the chat to look for some more questions.
Well, we got $100 super chat, Simon.
Oh my gosh! Thank you, Jim Boy Predictions for Super Stickle. Thank you, Robert Ferguson.
Mr. Handpay, $100.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
She
you're
has a
done.
little
Every
beef.
time.
It's my celebrating.
In all seriousness, Raja, thank you so much for everything this weekend. I appreciate you allowing me inside of your circle. It was great to meet you, Jackie, and your entire crew. You're all first class. Simon, I'm looking forward to our interview in the new year.
Woo!
See?
I cannot wait to interview you, Mr. Hampay.
I told you
so
you'd
much.
come on.
That means the absolute Lord. I am so excited. And I do have a lot of questions for y'all, so be ready.
Well, hopefully, Mr. Handplay. I want to come up to, how's he say, Powhatani? Powhatani, where he plays? Is that what the casino where he plays?
Yeah,
His home
okay,
casino.
check it out.
Yeah, we've never been there. And unfortunately, Jackie likes to travel everywhere.
Nice. I wish I could travel like Jackie and the Raja. That would be a dream come true, traveling everywhere.
New England Scratcher, $2 super chat. Is it true that Pickle vultured Wheel of Fortune? It is. So right after the group pull. So one thing, if you guys have ever noticed, I will never go to a machine after a group pull. I may go back later on or whatever. It's been a while, but I never do that, because I feel so bad if I, But the Pickle, no shame in his game, Simon. Right after we lost all that money in the group pull, Pickle immediately put in money, and I even turned to someone. I was like, "Watch this! The first spin, he's going to get a bonus. First spin, he won $4,000.
Oh my gosh!
Took the money from all. That's why I think that's why he feels so bad and wants to do $50 a Pickle for New Year's now, because he only did 20 and he won that. And he just took $4,000 out of all these people's hands like that.
Yeah. Evil Pickle.
Evil Pickle.
Dr. Pickle, you need some help. Let's see what other people questions. Trish says, Roger, love that you surround yourself with such fun, positive people. Makes visiting with your fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Trish.
This is Casino.
Slot Queen 407 in the house, even. I haven't seen her in the chat in a while.
Hey, Slot Queen.
Polka Joe. When you guys really get around, I've been trapped in Pennsylvania for a while.
All right, so let's see if we have any. What happened?
The Pickle said he doesn't think $50 is enough. He may want to give $100 a pickle.
Yeah.
He wants to give away the full $4,000. He said.
Every ounce of it is going to all of you.
We need big pickles.
Big pickles for that.
Yes.
He has some big pickles.
Yeah.
I've never seen some pickles.
Ashley is asking, when are you coming back to Ohio?
So no current plans for Ohio as of right now. No current plans. The real question is, Simon, you have all these people watching and hardly any thumbs up for good luck.
That's a really good question. So like the Roger says, everybody give a thumbs up for your good luck. Woo!
All right. So we got time. Let's take 5 more questions, Simon.
All right, 5
So
more.
pick the 5 best questions. Or do you have any questions for us,
Yeah.
Simon? You said you had some questions.
All right, so we're going to do one question from Adam.
Okay.
Has the Roger ever been to Buffalo casinos like Sacramento?
Buffalo Casino.
Oh, Seneca. I have never been to Seneca. I've never been to. I have been to Niagara Falls when I was very, very young. We are supposed to go to Indian Casino up in upstate New York. I'm so bad with names. I can't think of the name of it, but I've never been to Buffalo, New York yet.
I don't think I've been to Buffalo, but I do have a question. How did you come up with the name The Big Jackpot?
I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't know. I think just hitting jackpots. Somebody said like hitting the big jackpot. Like I want to hit a big jackpot. I don't know. But honestly, I do not know.
It just came about.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how I came up with the name Great Scott's Eatery for my first restaurant.
Nice.
I named it after myself.
That is such a cool story. I always enjoy hearing how people get started with their YouTube channels.
Oh yeah.
And also thank you, New English graduate. 1999 lucky super chat. Simon, honestly, thank you for making the awesome emojis for all of our channels. Oh.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
She's
they're
such great.
amazing.
And she's made us some wonderful ornaments of me and Jackie and Brandy and Remy.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
those
you.
are great.
They're
She'll
on
post-
my-
she'll
yeah,
probably post some
post.
pictures. So
Check out my Snapchat, srich10195. I put some behind the scenes party pictures over here. And yeah, so you're going to Choctaw. I love Choctaw.
Yes.
I was one of my best casino nights ever, or trips. I won like $92,000 down there. It's so big. They have 7,000 slot machines.
Wow.
It's what I really liked about Choctaw. It's not like a lot of casinos where you're like, oh, you have one Huff and Puff, one Eureka Blast, one Nightlife. Like they have like 10 of this, 10 of that, 10 of this,
Nice.
like rows of machines. It's crazy. Plus, you're gonna get so excited because you haven't played any red screens yet, have you?
Oh my gosh, red screens!
They're so fun because you have no idea what's happening, and all of a sudden it just pays out big.
Yes. What's your favorite red screen to play?
My favorite one to play, I don't know. I like the one that was like a scuba thing, but I don't know the name of it.
I believe it's called Neptune.
Neptune, there you go.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. Real Twinning Slots, $5 super chat. Are you and Jackie going somewhere special for the holidays? Well, we're doing next week, the 12th through the 19th for Jackie's birthday. We have the big jackpot holiday cruise. So, and Jackie's birthday bash. So we're going out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Excuse me. We're going out of San Juan, Puerto Rico on a cruise for a week. And we got about 25, 30 people from the big jackpot joining us. So it should be lots of fun. So we have that. And then we get back. We're here for the holidays. And then we're in Vegas for New Year's.
Yep.
Nice. Alright, so let's see. I do know. Yeah, Mr. Handpay did write something about emojis.
Kevin says, isn't the big jackpot tired from being at Foxwoods and Trout? I am beat. We left. So the nights I wasn't getting to bed till 6 a.m. And then we left. We left at. We had to leave the casino at 5 a.m. today to be at the airport for a 7 o'clock flight, and it's been I'm very beat. But I always come over for Simon's ornament
Oh,
day.
Never miss it.
Never
Thank
miss it.
you.
And she wanted me to join her for her. For slot talk, and we've missed a couple of dates that we were hoping to do it. So I said, you know what, we'll knock it all out.
Nice. 2 for 1.
2 for 1, and we got Jackie to be able to join us.
Yes. Make everything special though. And Mr. Handpay says, oh, Simon makes other emojis. Why'd you tell me about this on Thursday night?
Yep.
She's your girl.
Yeah, because he said to me, you're not gonna believe this. Simon.
Yes.
It was. I almost fell off my chair trying to gamble when he said this. Well, first of all, I thought he was Mr. Clean because I thought it was when I saw his thing. I like, who's this guy? He doesn't look anything like his emoji. I'm like, Simon obviously didn't do it. He, instead of going to the best of the best Simon, he was on Fiverr doing it.
Uh-oh.
So I told him,
Busted.
I said, nope. I said, you got to get a hold of Simon. First thing I said, you got to get a hold of Simon. I go, she does everyone's emoji. She's the best. Dream Big Productions, plush bat fan, $10 super chat.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's your favorite animal, everyone? We changed our avatar photo with 2 big plush bats named Kiara, pink strawberry bat, and Kovu, blueberry bat. Both names come from the Lion King, Simba's pride. Well, my favorite animal is obviously dogs. I love dogs. I've had dogs my whole life. But I don't know your guys. Simon has a cat.
Sharks are my favorite animal. Tiger sharks.
Oh,
Nice.
birds.
Mine are security flamingos.
Cute.
Flamingo.
Yes, flamingos for now. Because whenever I'm playing at my home casino, I think have this flamingo security flamingo dude and say, busted. So we called in. Alright, so does anybody have one last question to wrap up?
Leela says, Raja, you can deduct gambling losses in your taxes. No, you can't. So this is where gambling is good and bad, and especially so one thing is I'm already in pretty much the top tax bracket. So unless I have a winning year in the casino, it really doesn't affect me. So and that's another reason why you always want to use your slot card. If you let's say you go to the casino, you win $1 million in jackpots. If you've lost $1 million, and $1, you don't owe any taxes. The issue is let's say your base income, let's say you're only making $25,000 a year and you basically paid no taxes, you're in the lowest tax bracket. So where the issue happens is now that $25,000 you make, all of a sudden you're in a 40% tax bracket, you're going to owe 40% of 25. You're going to owe $10,000 in taxes on your $25,000 that you made, but you don't owe anything on the $1 million in gambling. So it does raise your tax bracket. So that is one of the reasons. Like I know, when I do my group pulls, I would love to have to pay the IRS more taxes than I already pay them because I made money gambling for the year. But that's why I don't take any taxes out of my group pulls because I really have no exposure or cost. But like Brian in Denver, when he does his group pulls, it does affect him because if he over the course of a year wins $100,000 in group pulls and his base salary is lower, $100,000 extra in income could cost him another 5 or 10% on his base salary income. So and not just his channel, like a lot of channels. So that's why a lot of them do take money out because it is like I sometimes say is like at least with our group pulls there's no loss. But if you did have that, imagine you're in a group pull, you guys break even, but there was a jackpot and all of a sudden you've lost 20%. So, but that's why a lot of them take out money and stuff.
Yes, and also we did get another super chat. Let's see what it says. Christine with $5 super chat. No sleep for the big jackpot. Boom, boom, boom.
We're going to the casino right now to go live, actually.
Yes. If you're going, I'm tagging along.
Here you go.
Oh my God, Simon, a new record, 300.
Wow.
Thank you,
Wow.
everybody.
Hit that like button.
Yeah. This is exciting.
It really
I think
is.
I've been part of your 2 biggest live streams.
Yes.
Your biggest slot speed and your biggest casino live stream.
Yes.
We had all the jackpot. Remember how many jackpots we had that night in Vegas
lot.
on your live stream? A lot.
The big jackpot continues to break all the records. And
if
also,
you guys haven't subscribed to Simon, make sure you do. Thumbs
It's
up.
a
How many
small
thumbs up
thing.
do we have, Simon? That's the real
let's
question.
count them. We got
Crush it.
another super chat. Let's take another super chat. Thank you so much, everybody, for all your support tonight.
200 thumbs
Wow.
up.
Woo!
Wow.
New record for Slot Speak. I can't thank absolutely everybody for all your support, and especially for the big jackpot for being here tonight. Definitely made my holidays a really magical night.
All right, and everyone have a great holiday.
Thank you both.
Yes, thank you.
I'll see everyone Tuesday. We'll be back here in Colorado at the Monarch Casino. So, hold on a second. Mr. Hampe, Raja, talk about group slot pull tax ramifications. Non-professional gambling Wisconsin residents are as well subject to 7.65% on all W2G winnings. So, okay, so the same thing like in Ohio, they automatically take out taxes. Same in Louisiana, and I'm guessing that's what you're referring to. It's still, if you lose money, they have to. If your losses in the casino are on that trip, you did not make a profit. You in Ohio and Louisiana, I've never been to what is it, Wisconsin? What did you say? Where is he? Mr. Hampe, he retracted his question. I don't know. But I've never been there. But like in Ohio and Louisiana, for sure, I did not have winning trips. So while they did withhold 7% or whatever it was of every jackpot I hit, I then filed at the end of the year with my taxes and wound up getting a refund from those states. So I don't know how it all works there. The Slot Bandits $10 super chat. Congrats, Bonsai and Naomi. Do you know if it's a boy or girl? So yeah, Rick. I was trying to tell Rick the other night, but he was so drunk from mudslides with Brian. I was like, Bonsai and Naomi are having a baby, and he obviously thought it was me and Jackie, so he's just a little confused.
Well, confused.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor
And Rick,
pickle.
quit being so cheap. $10 super chat only for Simon? Come on.
Yep.
Simon makes all your guys' thumbnails, emojis. It's the holiday season, Rick. Stop being so. Rick took $4,000 from all these people in my group pool, and he's being so cheap now.
Yep. Cheap Rick. Sorry. Broke Gamble Slot, thank you for the $5 super chat. Thanks, Simon. Awesome night. Boom, boom, boom. And once again, guess who's Mr. Hampay? Did I see another super chat from Mr. Hampay?
No.
Alright.
He's in Wisconsin.
He's in Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Alright.
But thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you,
For all the
everyone,
super
for tuning
chats.
in. All the super chats for Simon.
Questions.
Simon, you're going to have so much money now to go gamble in Choctaw from all these super chats.
Yes.
What game are you going to play fast?
Yeah.
First.
Alright. The first game I'm going to be playing is I'm going to be playing, let me think, I think it's going to have to be a red screen, and I think it's going to be Neptune.
Neptune, all right.
If
fun.
If not, it's going to be, if I can't find it, it's going to be either be Buffalo Gold, Dance and Drum, or like, let me think a third game. Let me think about a third game. Or maybe like something that starts with the letter B.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I like the Neptune game.
Yeah, Neptune was fun. What is your favorite slot game to play?
Well, my favorite slot machine game to play is, it has on the live stream, it has to be Buffalo Gold because I can bet 60 cents on it. And then another thing, and then my next second favorite live stream game is Dragon Link because I can go 60 cents on it, and I can make it really last if needed to. What about your game?
My favorite two games obviously are Black Widow and Golden Goddess, but not to self-plug myself. Right now, we have a premiere of my biggest Buffalo Gold jackpot live hit ever on YouTube, starting in like 1 minute.
I saw
So
everybody.
if you guys didn't see it the other night, you got to see it. And I am still going to be on my quest to get 15 Buffalo heads this coming year.
We are. I know everybody.
Galvin Sir Slots, $5 super chat. Awesome live stream, Simon. Congrats, Scott and Jackie.
Thank you.
Oh, and also Michelle Dixie, $5 super chat. Toward our Colorado bankroll, Simon. See you soon.
Woo! I see you soon, Dixie. Michelle Dixie. Can I finally meet you? Sorry, pardon me.
All right. So,
All right.
well, thank you, everyone, and wishing all of you guys a great holiday season.
Thanks,
I'm sure I'll
Simon.
see some of you guys tomorrow for Raja Makes Money, or in chat in a little bit here in a few minutes for my big premiere tonight. Otherwise, I have live play Tuesday night, maybe Thursday night or something also from somewhere else in California. Never know what will happen this week. And then we're on a cruise for a week. And Simon, you guys, make sure you guys tune into Simon's live streams all next week from
It's a slot machine.
or next weekend from Choctaw. It was lots of fun. One more. Firehouse Slots, 777 super chat. Congrats, Scott and Jackie. You truly have hit a jackpot. Thank you so much, Firehouse Slots.
But thank you again, Simon,
Yeah,
for having
thanks
us
for
and
having
the
us.
ornaments.
If you ever want to have us again, feel free to invite me back.
I shall invite you back. I shall invite you back again because next time you guys come back, I would love to do a Bob Ross art night.
Yes.
Maybe we can do a
Bob
live.
Ross painting.
Maybe we can do a live stream where all three of us try to recreate
I
a
would
Bob
love
Ross
to see you
painting.
paint.
Bob Ross painting.
Yeah.
We're put Bob Ross video on, and I just try to paint. So I really want to thank absolutely everybody for being here tonight, and I can't wait to see all of you in Choctaw.
All right.
And now let's go over to the Big Jackpot's channel for his Buffalo Gold premiere. Congratulations on your big win. Let's drop that link. Let me drop that link in the chat.
All right. There it is. It's live, underway in 24 seconds.
All right, everybody. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks.
Take